Okay, so things are looking a little bit different in here. Some exciting stuff going on. I've moved the cut-off saw to here. I've moved everything in there, piled as much as I can in there, because tomorrow the English wheel is going, the two cabs are going, some stuff over here. This is a vase that I restored for a mate of mine, and then there's the wheels for the English wheel. That weird jig thing is going. Yeah, so I'm just busy prepping everything. My plan is to get the cabs and everything lined up by the door. So tomorrow basically we just wheel them out, and the English wheel is my biggest worries because it's freaking heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna put this block of wood underneath the feet, and then we're gonna lie it down the same as what we the same as how we lifted it up. So I'll put a strap over there, and then we'll lie it down nice and carefully, put the block of wood underneath there, and then pick it up with 2 pallet jacks, and then we will wheel it out this big door. So yeah, that's what's happening tomorrow. And sorry, our power just went off, so no light. And then this this anvil of my mates is also going up. So there's 4 of us in this consignment. This anvil, and then that vase that I restored is my mates, and then it's very dark in here, sorry guys. What's coming down is this one's twin, and then I think there's 4 other anvils that I need to restore for the same guy, for this mate of mine. So he's giving me the anvil to fix that one is payment for restoring some of his anvils that don't have terrible damage by the looks of it. Anyways, so that's going. More anvils coming. Yeah, so the anvil and the vase are my mates, and then the English wheel is another mate of mine who I just stored this for him because he bought this in my area, and it's like a 14-hour drive away. So and then those 2 cabs are another mate. So my stuff is coming down, these guys' stuff is going up. We're sharing transport, all works out cool, so everyone's happy. Yeah, and then what's coming in is something really cool, which I can't wait for. It's not anvils. So basically I have another, I thought it would be a good idea to just flip this around, because otherwise you're going to be just staring at some cabs. Okay, so I do my work. Okay, let's just quickly touch on this. I have my job with the decor. So I work in the foundry. That is my day job. And then obviously I do the anvils. You guys know that's all that's for fun. It's a labor of love. And then I have my own business where I import Cummins. So I started a YouTube channel, which I've neglected terribly a few years ago now, I think. Anyways, so and this workshop that I'm in currently, this one with all my stuff in it, used to be where I stored my Cummins. That's what I started with this workshop out. I started renting this workshop out to store Cummins. It wasn't viable at all because I'm like 600 k's away from the nearest port, and then from here everything goes 14 hours drive up to Joburg. So it wasn't working out, but I pay basically nothing for this place. So I changed my business a bit, where I land my engines in Durban, which is also 14 hours east of where I am now, and then I just deliver them straight from the port to the customers, which is only a 600k trip. So I save a lot on transport. So basically that leaves this workshop empty and available for me to play. So yeah, anyway, so the anvils is fun. I love it. So I'll carry on doing this and entertaining you guys with my ludicrous ventures on trying to fix these things. It's fun. I really enjoy it. And then what will be sitting there at the back is a body that I've bought. It's a 1963 Chevy Suburban body, which I'll be putting onto a 4-wheel drive square body chassis. And then I'll be putting a Cummins 4BT in there. And that'll be like sort of my daily driver. I've mentioned that I don't really enjoy driving my Jeep. That one over there. I don't enjoy driving that around. It resembles nothing I believe in. So yeah, it's like electronic, and it's comfortable, and it's quiet, and fairly fuel efficient. It's nothing that I want in my life. So yeah, so I'll be building. I've obviously had that chassis out there for a while that you guys have seen. This is also a square body chassis, but it's a 2-wheel drive chassis. So I'm buying another square body on a 4-wheel drive chassis. I'll probably just put the body of the square body onto the chassis and then sell it, because I don't need that. So yeah, I'll attach some pictures of what I'm talking about. You guys can maybe get an idea. But I'll film everything as it comes. So yeah, the suburban body is on its way. Rudy, my transporter, has just sent me pictures of that. So that's on its way here, along with the anvils that I'll be repairing for Johan, the owner of that big German anvil. So that's all on its way here. So I'm going to start just prepping everything, getting the stuff into place, so that when everything lands, I can, when Rudy arrives here tomorrow, I can load up quickly, because yeah, obviously time is money for him, and I can't spend all day, getting stuff out so that I can get, because basically what has to happen is I have to get those 2 bodies outside on the concrete. I have to get the English wheel outside on the concrete. So I'm going to line everything up by the roll-up door now. Tomorrow morning, I'll whack everything outside, put it on the concrete, and then when he arrives, he can reverse straight up to the door, and then we'll take the suburban body off his trailer straight into the door on the pallet jacks and park it over there. Then his trailer will be empty. Then obviously we can load up the bodies and the English wheel and the anvil and everything that we need to do. So fun times. Yeah, quite a bit to move around here. I'm really excited because I'll finally be able to get the English wheel out the way, move my table over towards the English wheel. I'll probably make it center to that plug, and then, wrong direction, and then I can put my drill press on there. That'll happen at some stage. I'll film it, but that won't be a lot of work. That's really just drilling and bolting the drill press onto the table, because it's looking quite sad over there at the moment. So there'll be a lot of restructuring of the workshop and just making everything a little bit more efficient and flowing a bit better. So yeah, exciting times. Let me get to work and stop yapping. I'm going to move these cabs now, line them up with a door, and then I'll probably do the English wheel a little bit later on. So if there's a difference in lighting, you know why. It's in the afternoon. Cool. So that wasn't much work at all, because everything's already on pallets. I will do this soon, but I think while everything's out, I'm going to take the opportunity to just clean a little bit. Yeah, this place gets filthy, and it's surprising because I don't actually use it for anything. I mean, you guys have seen I don't really do much work in here, but somehow this place gets so dirty just from dust, and I mean obviously that's sand and stuff from inside the cabs and bits of wood, and I don't know what all this stuff is. It comes from birds up in the roof. They get in and out over there, and then they dump this, like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know where they get it from. It's obviously from the trees and stuff outside, but they dump this stuff everywhere, especially on a weekend. If I come back after a weekend, there's just piles of this stuff everywhere. So anyway, I think I'm going to clean a little bit. I don't have much work to carry on with next door, so this is perfect. Yeah, and let's see how it goes. So that's that. As you can see, it's quite dusty. I'll open up that other door now, just get some through draft. But that's a lot better. The little lathe is all good, nice and clean. Shaving bucket. Anyways, so that's how much stuff was lying on my floor from not using the workshop. So yeah, that's what I probably haven't cleaned in for about 4 months. So fair enough, you know. But anyways, now we're gonna get this English wheel down, and basically we're gonna lie the top on the big pallet jack. The bottom is gonna sit on this block of wood, so we can get the small pallet jack in and out. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's see if it works. All right, so that worked quite well. Cool, so my dad had a brilliant plan. What we're gonna do, the feet started to slip back, as you can see in the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack up one side, and then I'm gonna move this, where's my finger? There it is. I'm gonna move this right to the butt up against there. So I'll do one side at a time, and then I'll jack up this side. Whoa! And then I'll balance like a plank or a few bricks and or something like that in there. And then I'm gonna see if I can get the blue pallet jack in with the forks underneath there, and then it resting on the blue pallet jack that side. And I'll see if I can lift this whole thing up as a unit. Let's see how it works. But I think that'll be a really nice plan if it does work. Because yeah, this thing was a huge mission to move around last time with 2 pallet jacks, but I hadn't made that thing. So yeah, I'm gonna see if that works. And then what I've done is I've just put the anvil over here. So I've balanced that on bricks, which is pretty sketchy. So I'm trying to see if I can make another plan over here now, because the idea was to basically just come in here with this. I'm gonna see if I'll see if that pallet jack's forks are long enough, and then we can see if we can lift the English wheel with that one, because then this one can just stay here for tonight. Yeah, then I can put the English wheel down. I'm gonna need this pallet jack to get these cabs out tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to make a plan with this bloody anvil. Yeah, yeah, as you guys can imagine, it's 210 kilos. So I don't know, I mean, I'll put that in the description in pounds, but yeah, it's pretty heavy, you know. And obviously it's top heavy too, which doesn't make anything easier. Anyways, I'll see what I can do there, so that I think I want to actually get this pallet jack out so I can use it, because I'm going to need it anyway tomorrow. Cool. Hope you guys are enjoying it. And then obviously the cab that's coming in, the Suburban, that won't be posted on this channel. So I'll just put a link in the description to the Cummins Powered South Africa channel. If you guys do fancy following that, you're welcome to, but yeah, I'm not going to post much of this. I want to try and keep this more about anvils and stuff like that. But obviously, I mean, it's also just about my daily struggle of being a hoarder. So yeah, you can see. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying it. And And then what I'm going to do, I'm still busy on this anvil. I haven't done, I forged out, I drifted the hardy hole on that anvil. And that heel is basically now ready for me to cut and clean, and then we can tack everything on. I have to still obviously clean all of this. So this anvil is definitely next up on the restoration list. Then I've got on my anvils, I've got this Brooks, this pre-war Brooks that I have to do a little bit over here on. I have to just fix up that heel. And then I've got this other cast Brooks that I need to also do. This one over here. This over here, I'm not going to give you guys an option of me doing that next, because this is going to be, I need to figure this all out. Once the other anvil comes tomorrow, I'll move this one somewhere and then I'll put them together and I'll see how everything's going to work. But yeah, let me know, and then I'm going to film the other anvils that come in, and then you guys let me know which anvil you want me to do after I've finished up this Joseph Wilkinson, this one over here. So this is my priority. I want to get this done, because yeah, I've had you guys hanging on a straw for way too long on that. And again, sorry I haven't been posting more on that. It's just that I've been, you guys can see I juggle quite a lot, so I haven't had time to do that stuff. So yeah, but that's one's next up, and then you guys let me know which one you want to see next up. We've got a really nice old colonial mouse hole coming in. I've got a Vulcan, obviously that's cast iron, so that's going to be very new territory for me, but I'm going to tackle it, and then there's some other stuff there that I need to fix up. But anyway, I'll film that tomorrow. Yeah. Alrighty then, we're all ready for tomorrow. That worked out really well. That's on its own pallet jack. So basically tomorrow morning I will take that pallet jack out this door, pull these cabs out from behind, get that anvil back on the pallet jack, take it outside, put it right under the gantry so it's ready to go, and then I'll take this English wheel out the door, also put it on the concrete, and then we're ready for Rudy when he comes. Perfect. Thanks for spending a few minutes. Well, this was my whole day, but it's only a few minutes in your time. But thanks for tagging along, and I'll film tomorrow and hopefully post that tomorrow as well.